Well, this is Dumbarton Central Station, and my first full day with John and Peter, and we're going to have a look at Mossend Yard via Dalmuir. See what we come up with for you today. Okay.
This is Dumbarton Central. This train is for Edinburgh Waverley. The next stop is Dumbarton East.
Yeah, that's okay. There we are, glad to sit down. I'm a bit out of puff and everything this morning. Not in good health really, but just got to go out. Can't just sit around all day and do nothing. And my good brothers sitting there with their masks on, look. Extra safety. And we'll go along the banks of the Clyde after we stop at Dumbarton East, and do a bit of film for you on the way. As for the Clyde, this is between Dumbarton East and a small station called Bowling. Lovely, isn't it? Beautiful. But right in the distance, whether you can see it, is the Erskine Bridge. Beautiful. I just love it up here. Depending on my health, might come up again in October for a week with David. So we've just had a non-stop run from Dumbarton East into Dalmuir. That's roughly speaking halfway to Glasgow. And at Dalmuir we will change trains because this one goes to Edinburgh, and we want the one that goes to Whifflet and Motherwell. And that train should go through the middle of Mossend Yard. So you've got that to look forward to.
We are now approaching Dalmuir.
Aye, we know. I think we know more about the train than some of the staff.
Aye, you've heard for me. Oh, brilliant. Oh, it's good. Unique tickets, have you got them already?
Yeah, I've got them, but we've got our
It's very organised.
I ain't got a ticket. I've not got a ticket. I'm cheating.
John and I shared a life, right?
He's a very organised.
Bloody shaking like hell. Look. Yeah. Sorry for the shakes there. That was a spur of the moment. The guys just took a couple of photos of us, and he just checked his ticket and his ticket, but he didn't check my ticket. And on the other train we've just got off of, that checked his ticket and his ticket, but he didn't check my ticket. That's just the ticket, isn't it? Right, here we go. Second ticket collector on this train. The other one got off the station before this one, and this is Partick. And this is where there's a sailing ship. I forget its name. What's the sailing? What's the sailing ship here? What sailing ship is it? Is it It's a big Docklands area here. Not anymore. Right, we're now under Glasgow. We'll go right across Glasgow underground and come up the other side. If you can hear me, Mother. Very noisy because all the windows are open.
Three delicatessen. Love that one. I can't remember. They were very rude countries. Spoke to the no, they spoke, the Sunday crabs in first thing every morning now, get them into a room and that. Time I walked along.
Nice plaques on the wall. Wonder they haven't been graffitied. Okay, we're now coming into Glasgow Central Station, low level. We've come right under Glasgow now and coming into Rutherglen, which is not a very attractive sort of name, isn't it, Rutherglen? And that is the motorway over the top, the latest bypass for Glasgow, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
Driven along there a few times.
And across
And it's starting to rain now, look.
is the main line.
Over there is the main line, according to my friend John and Peter, that runs into Glasgow Central past Polmadie. Just don't see it on this train. Yeah, we're just kind of going onto the main line now, look. So that's where you come on the Avanti, or what was Virgin, into Glasgow from the south. Funny bush things over there. Look at them. They weeds or what?
Yeah, we will pull across again. Off the main line again. Must be a train coming into Glasgow Central. This line. fast train.
So we're waiting for an express train.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh right, okay,
So we
before.
can get across to
Okay.
Hamilton and all that.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's
There you go. That's going down to London Euston. Get a good English breakfast on that as well, you know now. So helpful, these two blokes, you know. You met this one? Yes, there he is sitting there with his mask on for safety. So that is it, I think. I think we'll go now and go across to the other lines. We've got a track machine there, look. Always have to show the track machine. A small video trait, that is. In fact, I think there's a load of track machines over there. In a minute. I missed them when we came up yesterday. Just past these sheds. There we are, track machine alley. Well, you must have heard of Hamilton. This is Hamilton Central. Not too far now from Motherwell. Train just departing, going in the opposite direction, of course. Oh, that was a short one. This is air balls. Air balls or air balls? Air balls. Okay, and over there is a dilapidated little train. On some of the platforms they're full of beautiful flowers, but on this one I'm afraid it looks as if it's had its day. The next station is Motherwell. How do I know that? Yeah, it's just come up on that screen up there. There you go. Looks a fairly newish or revamped station, that one. Yeah. Right out in the country now we are, it's lovely. It's nice wildflowers. So this is where we come into Motherwell. Quite slowly. And this is where we pick up the main line again from Glasgow Central to London Euston. Oh, there's a lot of work going on up there. I bet the lady in the little cafe's lost her job. It's all gone. Wow. Wow, it's all gone.
Still working there.
So that is Motherwell being revamped. Okay, we're now sitting at Motherwell, waiting for this train to go up to Whifflet through the yard. And we'll decide what to do according to what we see is in the yard. We'll decide what to do then. So that's the Transpennine. I'm not sure, I think it goes to Manchester. But it goes into Glasgow Central anyway. That's the main lines over there. Okay, we're ready for the off from Motherwell. We're going to pass another little train wreck. Such a shame that they're not looked after properly. Poor little thing. That's Motherwell mainline platforms. Police are scheduled to stay at Motherwell as well. That's one of their headquarters. Just go over there a minute and film what's on the bridge parapets, if it's still there. So we're now crossing over the main lines into Glasgow and heading northwards. There you go. Now it's over this side where they do re-wheeling of wagons and locos. Excuse me, I've got to squash this seat down. There we go. Didn't expect to see any locos here, not today, not being a Saturday. Oh. Look at that then. That wasn't expected. Thank you. Well, not much there at all. I don't think we'll be bothering to go back again, shall we?
There was nothing on there.
No, nothing, no. No, nothing. Very disappointing, but there you go. A nice name here. This is called Mount Vernon. This is about halfway from Motherwell to Glasgow.
We are now approaching Clyde.
So we're back now, heading into Glasgow, city centre, and these are the main lines that we left when we came in the opposite direction on a different line. We've just joined the main lines here. There's that track machine. Amazing. I'm going to go slow now. So red signal there, so there's nothing coming up that way. Now we're veering off them again now. There we go. That's a train going south. The bridge parapet got in the way. There you go, bye-bye main lines. Marvellous. Go on Google Earth and look down on the railway lines in London and you'll mesmerise you. This is just leaving Exhibition Centre station, and I think we should go up past some professional graffiti, but I can't, because there's two lines that go up here and I can't remember which one is which. Hi, this is Hindland Station where we're staying for the last part of our journey. John and Peter were born and lived here many years ago. Okay, we're finishing off this film. We're going to actually stop at Bowling Station, and stopped it there for yonks, but I've walked along that bit of land sticking out there many a time, photographing the boats. Used to get big ships up and down the Clyde. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this rather rare, unusual time out with us, and we'll see you next time.